I'd like to welcome Mrs. Deepa Shankar. She hails from Chennai, India, and started singing from the age of 5 after Swami blessed her. She initially started learning Carnatic music and then moved on to singing Hindustani and devotional singing. With Swami's blessings, she has been part of Sundaram Bhajan group since 1994 and has had the opportunity to sing in his divine presence numerous times. In the recent times, she has conducted workshops for children in Sundaram and Dallas, and was with Swami's blessings started a YouTube channel to help children learn bhajans easily, which is Sai Bhajanalaya. Her family includes her husband Shankar a mridangam artist who also accompanies the Sundaram bhajans along with her 2 sons. Please welcome Deepa Shankar.
Dear Swami, loving pranams at your lotus feet, Swami. Respected elders, Sai brothers, Sai sisters, loving Sairam to all of you. I am extremely thankful to Swami for this divine opportunity, which is making me think immensely about Swami and his glory, and rejoice together the beautiful moments which Swami blessed in his divine presence with me and also my family would like to share with all of you. And thank you Sai brothers, Raghuveer and Ravi Nakinaji, for inviting us to Atlanta Sai Center. We are very happy, and which is making me realize and transform me further close to Swami, because the moment when Sai brother Ravi called to check if we would be able to travel to Atlanta, that was a spark which we felt that Swami wants me to think even more intense than what we have been participating. Thank you again, Raghuveer and Ravi, for inviting us. And Swami, you are going to be the source today, and I'm just going to be a speaker, just an audio speaker, but again the source of content would be you, Swami. So to begin with, would like to share with all of you how Swami, introduced Swami to our family, because we never knew who Swami is and who is Sai Baba. Everything would like to detail with all of you, and also would like to share very close divine moments which I'm sure would make everyone feel the direct connectivity to Swami. So the initial days way back in 1983, my father, he's a sales and marketing person who sell the cranes and hoist, and often he'll be on tour. So one day, his manager had asked him to travel to Hyderabad, where he had to urgently book a ticket. And on that particular day, there were a lot of derailment that was happening, and because of which there was a lot of fluctuation in the train timings. So the ticket that he booked also was adjusted to a different timing, where he had to start from work, and then he didn't have more minutes to pack. So he just called my mother and asked her to just pack suitcase, and he'll not have more time. And on the way back from work to home, he'll just pick up the suitcase and he'll board the train. That was the period that my father had. And he came home. He just took the suitcase, matter of 5-10 minutes. My mom had packed whatever she made. She just packed and didn't have more time to converse. And he said, he'll just converse after he's back from tour. So this is all what happened. And our family, we are 3 sisters. My 2 elder sisters, again I'll share, they are blessed to study in Swami's college in Anantapur. I'll be covering more as we go further. So my father, he went to board the train. It was from Chennai to Hyderabad, but due to, again, derailment, it was going via Renugunta. And the train, it had coaches where, each coach was not connected. That is, a person from one coach, he'll not be able to move to a different coach. It was all separate coaches. And the train started. After it passed Renugunta, on the running train, there was one person with a very rugged torn clothes, very old man. He came to my father, who was seated, and he asked, "Bangaru, I'm very hungry, I have not eaten for long. I know you have chapatis, can you please give me?" And my father said, "Sure, I don't know what my wife has packed, but let me, check, and whatever my wife has packed, definitely, I'd love to share." So he opened the box and he found 4 chapatis, of which my father gave 2 chapatis along with aloo sabji, which my mom had done. And she gave those 2 chapatis and along with the sabji to the old man. Old man, ate aram se, and then he replied back to my father, very happy, and he gave a postcard size where, which can be kept in a wallet. He gave the postcard size where it had picture of Parthi Baba and Shirdi Baba with a message in a curved form where it said, "Why fear when I am here?" That was the message in the postcard. So my father didn't know who the picture in the postcard size photo was and what that message, why he should get "Why fear when I am here." All this is Swami saying. At that time he didn't realize why and what. So he just put that thing back in his pocket. And after saying this, the old man just did like this, and then he moved. And my father still had curiosity, who that person in the picture was, and he wanted to check more details on, can you please let me know who it was. So by the time, my father went to check back after he kept the tiffin box back in the suitcase, and then he went to check with the old man as to who the person in the postcard size picture was. By that time, he was not able to see the old man. He checked in the restroom and all the places around in that coach. That old man was not there. So he didn't understand all this. So my father just went back and he just traveled. And after this incident, matter of just 2 months later, my father, he lost his job. After a month or so, with 3 daughters, my grandfather, my mother, with all of us in the family, it was really hard for us even to eat. It was in that particular situation, matter of 1 month, 1 or 2 months, it became like that. All that my parents wished is, even they didn't care whether they had food or not, whether do I have enough food for my kid. That was a thought, will I be able to give them just a cup of milk at least. But we were very poor, and still, I'm just taken back. And what happened, my father, out of, so much of, sadness, he said to my mother's name is Radha. So Radha, some old man gave a picture. It said, wife here when I am here, and he took that picture off the suitcase. Till that time, till 1 or 2 months, it was just lying there in the suitcase. He didn't pay much attention to the picture. And he said that picture, I'm not sure who this picture is. I don't know why that old man gave. And it so happened one of my father's friend had come, who is not Swami's devotee, but he had gone to another person's house at the time of bhajan happening in their house, where he had seen a person in orange robe. That was his statement to my father. I see a person, I remember seeing a picture with a man, with orange robe. And very similar to the picture what my father had shown, that, is this particular man? And he said, let me take you to that house, probably you can check with them. And they happened to be one of another senior Sundaram Bhajan group brothers' house in very close place, around 5-10 minutes from where my father used to reside. And after going there, that particular person's mother, she told that, oh, this is Parthi Sai Baba, this is Shirdi Sai Baba. And there is another new temple, that was constructed in Chennai, Sundaram, in 1981. So also a new temple has been constructed. Also there is a temple in Guindy. So these two places, bhajans happen. So they had invited my father for a bhajan also. They sat, but they didn't understand all this. So what that auntie gave is a small size booklet which had Swami's Ashtotram. And she said, that auntie said to my father, so this is Swami's Ashtotram, just read that daily and offer your prayers to God. But my father still didn't understand, is he a God? All that questions still lingered. And my father was still more curious, so he started going to Sundaram Bhajan. And matter of a month or so, after going to Sundaram, he got a new job. Situation got better in the family. We had enough food to eat. Little bit got stabilized. And again, my father and mother both, they got hope. Yes, indeed, Bhagwan is divine avatar, Swami. He wanted to introduce himself to us. And he has not left us alone. Though, we don't know him, but still, he being God, he has pulled us and showed a path, who Swami is. And, he has removed all the difficulty. And post this particular incident, my father, after he got the job and after he realized that, Swami is, beloved Swami is our Swami, he got the Bhajanavali from Sundaram. And again, as the condition was not that great to buy or, frame a picture. So what my father did was, he had his NCC photo where he had taken off his particular NCC photo from behind. And then from Bhajanavali, he tore Swami's first page, had Swami's picture in the Bhajanavali. So from the Bhajanavali, he tore the first picture and he placed that in the NCC frame, and then he placed that in Swami's altar. And my family deity is Lord Ayyappa, so where my father used to often go to Sabarimala. So near Sabarimala's picture was placed the NCC frame with Swami's picture from Bhajanavali. And slowly, my father made a practice that every morning, before we go to school, around 7 o'clock, we need to gather, all of us from the family, all 3 daughters, along with my mother. We need to be present in the hall before Swami's altar for the Ashtotram, and everyone should sing at least, small bhajan, and then only go to school. That became the regular habit, and we never used to miss that. And really thankful to my parents for, imbibing that particular value right, in that particular young age, because of which, now we are able to at least, stand in front of Swami and talk few words and understand the significance of Swami. And slowly we noticed that the picture which my father framed, inside the frame, not even external, inside the frame, Vibhuti started appearing. And, the devotion, everything, discipline in the family, which my father made sure that, we need to be present for the bhajans in the morning before going to school, everything, pulled us towards Swami's fold. So this revealed that, it is not like only at the times of, sadness or happiness that, every moment, in spite of we think of Swami, but again, Swami always, has view and vision on all of us, that, he knows what to do, when to do, and what time, everything. So, this instance revealed that Swami wanted to grow our family, wanted our family to grow spiritually. And again, the easiest path to attain Swami, as Swami says, Manasa Bhajare Guru Charan, which was the first bhajan which Swami taught us. So that reveals that, once we completely surrender to Swami at the lotus feet, nothing is required in this world. All this is temporary, or I would say Maya, or what we are living in. But the ultimate goal is, complete surrender on how we need to attain and, fall at Swami's feet. In this, I would like to link with one of the story which I heard from Swami students. There was once a fish called Fishy, who was very optimistic, was very happy, and she lived happily with other fishes in the ocean. The other fishes and along her family and all, they were very sad, because every morning a fisherman used to come there and then cast his net, and many of the fishes would die. But the Fishy would always be happy, and she used to always say that, we need to be very happy, we need to be positive, we need to be cheerful, we don't die. But other fishes used to say, Fishy, come on, how are you able to say that so confidently? Then Fishy said, I use 3 techniques. The first technique is 1. We can dive deep into the ocean so that, the net can't reach under the ocean that far. So that is 1, which is again, Jnana Marga. The second one is, we can develop very hard teeth. The tooth, everything, very strong, so that we can chew the net as the fisherman casts the net, and then we can escape from the net. So that is the other way which, we can escape. But again, the other fishes said, oh, come on, we are so weak and we can't, develop that much strong teeth, and others are going to chew the net. And the third one, what she said is, you normally go at the feet, very close to fishermen, where, net can't reach on the leg, right, on the foot. So that is a place where I, go. That is the other technique which, we can escape. Which again shows that, it's a Pada Sevanam, right, the Bhakti Marga. So this clearly says that, we should always surrender at the lotus feet of Swami, that, anything, any distress or any tide that comes in our life, or any sadness that comes, it will be just, Swami is there to take care. So I'd like to offer a bhajan on this, Sai Tere Charanon Mein Koti Pranam. So you can all join with me. Sai Tere Charanon Mein Koti Pranam. and wanting to hold Swami's hand is not important. That's what Swami says, that Swami feels that nearness is more important than dearness. So on that regard, let me tell you another incident where Swami made this particular soul to sing Swami's Nama. Would like to definitely share that. So it was in 1984. So before that, after 84 only I joined Balavikas. So 1984, I was in kindergarten. My father, after starting singing bhajans and all that in the family, which made into a regular practice, slowly they started a house bhajan on Thursday. So that was also started. And 1984, we went to Puttaparthi, and from then, my father decided that every summer vacation, before even we go to our native place or grandfather's place, we need to go to Puttaparthi. That became a regular habit, that every summer vacation we go to Puttaparthi. So in 1984, when we went to Puttaparthi, as we all know that in those days there were token system for public, both mahilas and gents. So I went with my mother, and my mother on that day, she got 8th or 10th row, where in my particular height at that time I was not able to see Swami. I became so sad after the darshan, and moment we went back to the room, I told my mother that Amma, next time for next darshan I'm not going to come with you, because moment I heard Appa got 2nd row on that day, when my mother got 10th row the token, I told that Appa is lucky, so let me go with Appa in the next day darshan. So I don't want to come with you, Amma, I'll go with Appa, because in those days they were allowing young girls to go with fathers and sit with fathers. So I went, in that particular token day, I went with my father. So to my bad luck, my father, not even 10th row, he got extreme last row. That was near the East Prashanti. There was a tree there at that particular time. So near the East Prashanti tree, that was the place which my father got. Extremely last row. I don't remember the number, but it was the last row where, I was literally crying. I told Appa, all that I wanted is just to see a glimpse of Swami, because I've just seen Swami's picture at home in the picture, and now you've got me to Puttaparthi. All that I want is, I don't want anything from Swami. I'm not expecting anything. All that I want is just to see a glimpse of Swami, how Swami looks. I want to see right in person. So I started crying very badly, and I told Appa that, Appa, please, from next time don't get me to Puttaparthi. I'm happy at home, I'll play, and then whenever you want me, I'll sit for bhajans, I'll see God's picture, I'll go back. Next time please don't call me to Puttaparthi. That was a statement, and I started crying very badly. And as a human, I felt, again, how lucky students are, or how lucky people who sit in veranda are. Moment we see, how close, that Swami is interacting with them, Swami is talking with them. But all that I wanted, Appa, not even that. I don't want to sit in veranda, or, I wish I was a student, but, I didn't apply for Anantapur because I wanted to do engineering. At that time, Anantapur didn't have engineering. I don't know if they have now, but at that time they didn't have. That is another part. But I felt I was so unlucky, and but I started crying very badly. That much I remember. And seeing me crying, that particular Sevadal there, Jain Sevadal told, poor girl. Anyway, Swami will not come that far near the East Prashanti tree and all. Let her stand. That's okay. So I stood up. My father said, all that my father said was, Deepa, just pray to Swami. It's no matter whether you sit first row, or no matter you sit in the second row or in the veranda or you sit extreme at the back. No, Swami's vision is more important. You think Swami is not seeing you? No, even if you sit at the back, Swami will see you. Even if you sit in the 10th row, Swami will see you. That was a note from my father. So just, stand confidently. The Sivadala has asked you to stand, so which you wanted to see Swami, right? You will be able to see Swami. So darshan music started. Swami started coming out. Swami went to ladies' side and then gave darshan. And then Swami straight came to the gents' side. And on that particular day, everyone was so surprised. Swami came walking till East Prashanti near the tree, which no one expected on that day. And the moment he came near me. It was not even a feet distance. Still, I'm always grateful to Swami because it was just one yearning that, I wanted to see Swami. Not even I didn't dream or feel that, I should stand close to Swami, but he came right in front of me over here. I was holding my hand like this and I was crying. Still my tears were flowing because out of happiness, more than what I wanted, that happened. So that made me so happy and I was very happy and I was literally crying and tears were rolling. And Swami, he didn't do anything. So he did something like this and then he opened my hand. I didn't even open, but he opened my hand. He placed something inside. He closed my hand back. So this is all he did and he did like this and then he went. He didn't talk anything nor I spoke anything, no. And I was just having like this. I didn't know what to do because this was all new to me. And all that I was so happy that, my heart just yearned for only one thing, just a glimpse of God, but Bhagwan, he came right in front and I didn't expect something to be placed on my hand, but he did something and he placed and then he folded. And after darshan, everyone around, said, can you open your hand? Let me see what Swami has given. Moment I opened the hand, there were 2 badams. So that badam, till date, I have not seen in any of the shops. It's something, very silky, light brown. It's not even, I would say, not even skin color. It is something like, I don't know how to describe, very light brown. I have not seen that sort of almond in any of the grocery shop. And so I didn't know what to do. My father said, okay, let's take home and we'll ask Amma and then let's see what to do. And those 2 badams we took back. And then one badam, my mother, she mixed along with the prasadam that she made for the Thursday bhajans for everyone. And one badam she just split into equal halves and divided among all our family members. And before that, whenever the bhajan om starts at home on Thursday, I used to run out because I was not that interested to sit for bhajans nor follow bhajans. I was very playful and all that. But after having badam, I don't know what Swami wanted or what Swami made or what Swami instincted in me, I don't know. From that day, I started sitting for bhajan, started following. And slowly my father, he put all 3 daughters into Balavikas and slowly started going for bhajan trainings in Sundaram where, Mahila bhajan group member used to take, prior to their practice, they used to take for Balavikas children, bhajan class, slowly started learning bhajans. And going for Sunday bhajans in Sundaram became a regular practice. And I used to take a small book because again at that time I didn't know more bhajans to follow and other stuff. My father said, make a note of all the bhajans. So I used to put a date, Sunday bhajan, and then I used to put a number and started noting down all the lyrics of the bhajan as Mahilas and gents used to sing bhajans. So that became a habit and my bhajan book also got full and opened the second diary also. So slowly started, Swami wanted me to learn bhajans, so Swami taught bhajans and slowly started learning and slowly started singing bhajans. So from this, again, Swami, we just need to just feel for God. We don't need to ask God anything. Those what I would like to share is, from my experience of this, I felt that just a yearning for God is sufficient, for God. We just need to think about Swami, and Swami is there, right, to take care of us. And from the thing, what I thought was, person who sit in the veranda or, they are lucky and we are not lucky. No, that was a wrong thought. So Swami taught me that what I thought was incorrect, that, nearness and dearness, he taught me the difference between that. And dearness again will definitely, guarantee the nearness someday or the other. And the next instant from which, he taught me another lesson. Again, in my childhood day, I was little kiddish, where my mother used to, whatever she makes for the breakfast, she used to offer to Swami, like every day morning, like when my father reads Ashtotram and made a practice before to mixing bhajans and go, my mom used to make whatever tiffin she makes, she kept that before Swami. So on that day she made puri and sabji, she kept before Swami. And then before Aarti, my father did with the water, he did like this and did like this to Swami, with the puri, whatever she kept. And I literally told Amma, every bhajan you keep something in front of Swami. Do you think Swami comes and eat and again you take that back and then, you share within the family members? Why do you want to do that? Swami, it's a picture, right? Why do you want to keep food there and, you think Swami is eating? And believe me or not, after I said matter of 2-3 minutes, immediately we saw the vibhuti sprinkled on top of puri. That really shook me. What a statement I said. I was very playful and, I should not have told that, food offered to Swami, Swami doesn't eat. No. Swami proved that, it is not. He is there. He is there. Though this chair is not empty. That is a lesson which I got from that particular instant, that, Swami is omnipresent. And the picture, we don't need to consider this as a picture. Swami is right here. And again, the chair is not empty chair. Swami is sitting in this chair. That is, from that instant I got the lesson that, Swami is omnipresent. Now as the days progressed, so after I finished my kindergarten, right from first grade, the moment my parents put me onto Balavikas, again, Swami, he showered his grace, by giving opportunity to participate in the dance dramas before Swami. Dance dramas, again, on various saints and, like Tyagaraja or Prahlada. I have few pictures, which Swami blessed. Would like to share. So this is the first dance drama which, when I was in first standard, you see me extreme on the right. The first as a disciple. This is Lavakusha drama. And my sister, she is Valmiki Guru. And Swami, he blessed all. And those days, Swami, before the dance dramas, he used to come backstage and bless each and every kid. Again, the moment I just wished for one glimpse of Swami, but he didn't leave there. He made me to participate in drama, and he every moment, like he came backstage before the dance drama and he blessed. And this is during Tyagaraja in Chennai, Abbotsbury. Swami came and played the Bharatanatyam dance. So because of this, my parents put me on to Bharatanatyam class. Before to dance, before Swami, it need to be perfect in all the steps and all things. So started going for Bharatanatyam class also. So the dancer and Swami again blessed in giving an opportunity to take Aarti for Swami. So got the opportunity to take Aarti to Swami, and he blessed there as well. And this is again in Dashavtar drama, played the role of dancer. This is all every year in Puttaparthi and sometimes in Vrindavan, we used to go. So every year got the opportunity for 10 consecutive dance dramas from first grade to my 10th grade. And this is Tyagaraja drama. So this particular drama is very close to me because when Swami came backstage, Swami said, all children are so weak. Looks like, they didn't eat properly, and he asked to bring apples. And he threw apple to each and every kid, and The way he threw apples to each and every kid, it was like, catching a tennis ball. It was so perfect in his shot. Again, Swami, I should not say that Swami's blessings. So, he got apple from Swami's hand during this particular dance drama. These are all dance dramas. This is the last dance drama. This was in 10th grade. I got again opportunity with Swami's grace to play the role of Lord Shiva. So where in this dance drama, when Swami came backstage, so every time when he comes backstage, he used to talk about certain characters. So in this particular dance drama, so we were standing at the back, Shiva and Parvati. So Swami asked Saundarya aunty, Shiva Parvati ekada? Then he called front, and then he said like this, Manchidi, Manchidi, and then he did like this. So this was during that dance drama. So the reason why I wanted to share is, again, we need not feel that, we didn't get an opportunity to be a Swami student, or, we were not close, or anything like that. No. It is just one yearning in our heart and just thought of God. That itself is sufficient, which will directly connect to God. And again, after Swami blessing Badam, and when he wanted me to sing bhajan with his lips, so again, thank you Swami for making this soul to sing. I feel that, we can talk to God through multiple ways, right? Right? In picture, we can talk to God, or through bhajan, we can converse to God. So that particular blessing, I feel Swami is blessed, because direct talk to God, yes, but still through bhajan, able to connect to Swami directly, talk to Swami. In that way, a couple of instances happened. So slowly, what happened in my 10th grade, after that, I completed my Balavikas course with Swami's grace. And also towards the end of the bhajan training session, where they inducted into the Sundaram Bhajan group after the screening, and with Swami's grace, from my 10th grade, joined Sundaram Bhajan group, and Swami wanted to sing, so again with his blessings, started singing in Sundaram Bhajans for almost 2 decades. Got an opportunity to sing to Swami. The next part is again coming to the degree. So my sisters, they got opportunity to study in Anantapur College and complete BCom, and my other sister BZC. And in one side of my heart, I wanted to study in Swami's college, but on the other half, I wanted to do engineering. And I was asking Swami, I hope you had engineering also in your Anantapur college, but at that time it was not there. But my father and mother, they said, don't feel discouraged or anything. Swami has given you opportunity to be part of Sundaram Bhajan group and sing. That is the biggest blessing that you have got in your life. That's okay, you do engineering, and that's how completed engineering. And again, I wanted to show gratitude to parents in some way or the other, because that was the key part was what I learned in Balavikas, that we should show gratitude to parents, to whatever the hard and effort that they take in raising a child. So that was core in my mind, that I want to show some sort of gratitude to my father and mother. But only way at that particular time is by achieving the first rank, and studied very hard, and every Thursday and Sunday used to go to Sundaram Bhajans and then come back home, study. That was our routine. Other than that, we never used to go anywhere out. And with Swami's blessing, he blessed with a gold medal in Madras University in electrical and electronics engineering, which after marriage, I had come here, but my parents had gone to receive the gold medal from Madras University, which I felt, Swami, all that I prayed is, I wanted to show gratitude to parents, and I'm very happy today because you made my parents to collect the gold medal in hand from Madras University. So this is the biggest blessing, that he didn't leave my prayer right there also. That he fulfilled my prayer, that my parents have to get the degree in hand. And that too, they were happy that their daughter got gold medal. Again, I don't want to be boasting or anything. I always feel that I'm nothing. But again, whatever I wished, I prayed to Swami, that happened. So just the yearning and pining in the heart, that is enough for Swami. The next, after completing my degree, the next instant, again, I was in my final year, through one of the bhajan convener parents and my mother-in-law, they worked in the same bank, AG's office. And that's how, horoscope of Shankar came, and they said, if at all your parents are looking for a match, just give it to them. He's a good boy and all that. I said, I don't know, I'm in the final year engineering. They said, just give it to your parents. And my parents, they didn't have a thought of getting me married and all in my final year. But they took to the astrologer, and after matching, they kept both the horoscopes of Shankar and myself right in front of Swami. Where, after the bhajan, they noticed kumkumam on top of both the horoscope. They didn't have a second thought, it's Swami's signal that, let's proceed. No other thought, no other second thought. And they went, and it was an arranged marriage. So Shankar is again, Swami's blessing in my life. So this particular alap, which I'm sure many of you would have heard Swami's students singing, this usually goes before Bhaktavatsala Teruna Bhajan. So beautiful alap, which I felt has so significance in my life, which Swami again through bhajans has taught us so much, which we have learned. Har pal question didn't leave there. Karuna Sagar So beautiful Lala. Har pal har kshan, every moment. Bhool kare hum, Swami, I do mistakes. Pag pag tokar kai, in every step, right? I do mistake, I take the consequences. But did I ever feel the consequences? No, Swami. Ek pag aage, do pag piche, tum tak kaise aaye, Swami? Mama, every time when I take one step towards you, I'm going 2 steps behind. Swami, how will I reach you? There is an answer in connection with this alap, which is Karuna Sagar Parama Kripalu. What more? He is the Karuna Sagar, Parama Kripalu, Karuna Murti. He is Karuna, like whatever mistakes that we commit, He's there. He forgives everything. All that He wants is just, He wants us to lead into the spiritual path and just finally attain Him. So that is a lesson which I have learned in my life, that I definitely want to continue the same forever and, reach God until my last breath. I'll share that also. So during one of the April Tamil New Year's Day, from Sundaram Bhajan group we went to participate in bhajans. So I normally don't give letters to Swami. I've never given letters to Swami. Because whatever it is, I felt bhajan is my communication medium to Swami, and I talk through bhajans to Swami. So the letter I had in my lap. So Swami came and Swami said, E, and then he got the letter. And in that letter, because as I don't have the practice of writing more, I still remember on the day the top 2 lines in bold, the 2 in caps I had written. 1, Swami, you made the soul to sing. your bhajans, sit in bhajans. You taught me how to lead into spiritual path, how to pay gratitude to parents, how to respect parents. You taught me everything from the spiritual end. Swami, I want your name on my lips till my last breath. That was the name in the bold. And second point is, I want my entire family to be on the spiritual fold, in your fold, Swami. So mainly those two I remember. I had written not much. And Swami, he said E and he has accepted the letter, which I felt he has received again the prayers and he knows what to do and when to do. And matter of a year or so, at that time Shankar was not part of Sundaram Bhajan group. He is a Mridangam by profession. From 9 years he has learned Mridangam, he has accompanied many artists, he has performed in programs, but he didn't participate in Sundaram. Since I prayed to Swami that Swami, entire family should be on your fold. Swami again, showered his blessing by taking Shankar and also into Sundaram Bhajan group. Matter of just a year, he was into Sundaram Bhajan group, he joined Sundaram Bhajan group and started playing tabla for Sundaram Bhajans. Now the beautiful part, so Harikshal, this particular ala, I felt so much of significance in my life. So this mainly I wanted to share a beautiful moment. My elder son's birth. So it was in New Jersey, it's in 2003 I got conceived, 2001 I got married and came to New Jersey, and 2003 got conceived. And after the initial scan, they said, we need to stop the pregnancy because I was carrying a non-viable kid, where one of the kid is dead, one of the kid is active. And in fact, they showed the scan also where the live kid was, kicking the other one and it was going up. I was so, sad. I didn't know all that because, I didn't have elders around me because only Shankar and myself, we were in New Jersey. And again, it was so sad, and went to Swami, and I said to Swami, what did you do as a mother? You say mother, you have Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam in your list, right? Mata comes first. So as a mother, I'm feeling so sad. What is this, Swami? But crying for so long and other stuff, 2-3 days, got Swami's dream. Again, I didn't get more dreams, just 1 or 2 dreams. So it was one dream that I got at that time where it was in Sundaram, I was pregnant. Swami sat, there is a Shirdi Mandir on the side of Sundaram. Those who have been to Sundaram, you all know. So Swami sat in front of Shirdi Mandir, he asked me to lie down in his lap and my tummy was big. Swami just, rolled his hand like this as how a radiologist does. So he did like that in the tummy and he said, that's it. And matter of just 2-3 days after that, so after that dream, I woke up, it was around 5:30 or something. I immediately woke up Shankar and I said, Shankar, I got Swami's dream. See, this is what happened. Swami, spread his hand in my tummy and he said like this. Then Shankar said, probably, you are so worried and, you are thinking so much that, they want to stop the pregnancy and all that. Just, go to bed and lie down. Nothing. Don't worry. Whatever happens, let it happen. Just be confident on that. That was a support which Shankar was offering at the time. And matter of just 1 or 2 days, got a call from Pascack Valley Hospital that some doctors were reviewing the scan, where they normally before they stop the pregnancy, it gets reviewed by senior doctors. So when they were reviewing the scan, they wanted to recheck something. Can you please come down for a re-scan? That was a note from hospital. So again, with a very low heart, anyway they're going to stop the pregnancy. I don't know why doctors are again calling back and forth. So I was literally crying. I told Shankar, what is all this? I really, feeling so low. Then Shankar took me to doctor. I laid down on the table and they did the re-scan. And at that time, many senior doctors were there and they banged the table. They all banged and they said there is a clear wall between the 2 sacs. And at that time, one was live, one was dead, but there was no interaction between the 2. It was completely opposite of the scan which they saw in the first and this one. Because in the first one, the live one was kicking the other one where the other one went up. That could happen only both were in the same sack. But the rescan, when they asked me to go, it was complete. There was a wall between the two, and the live one was separate. The other one was it was just a pea bean sort. So they said, pregnancy need not be stopped. Just we need to do some amniocentesis test and other stuff where they want to just make sure that pregnancy goes in a smoother way. Again, this is Swami's indication that he wanted to take the pregnancy forward, and with Swami's grace, my elder son was born, though it was a high-risk pregnancy, but he made everything smoother. So from that, my faith to Swami increased, that it's not only like happy times or whenever we want, Swami give this or that, even in tougher times, right, I'll not lose my hope. In spite of everything that's happening or still happening ups and downs, that's a lesson which I've learned, that I'll not lose hope. That as Swami taught and also said in a few discourses, one of the instances, like how in car those days we used to have a clutch between the gears, first gear, third, second gear, third gear, we need to press the clutch. So first gear, second gear, third gear, those are the happiness and sorrows. So between each gears, the clutch is Swami. So complete surrender. So when we surrender, everything, no matter it's a hardship or the suffering or the worry, that immediately goes. So idi na manchi kosame. That is the mantra that we need to have. Idi na manchi kosame. This is for my own good. So that is what I'm still following, the lesson which Swami has taught. Even if bad occurs to me, yes, this is for my own good. Even good happens, yes, this is for my own good. So idi na manchi kosame. That is a lesson which Swami has taught, which I understood from this. So, this bhajan, when got an opportunity to sing in Sundaram, very close to me, because a petal from Swami's garland just flew in one particular line, Nainon ke tare, tum ho mere nainon ke tare. So when he was conversing to Swami in that particular line, Swami, the petal just fell down. So this bhajan is close to my heart. You can join us. the last few points about Sai Bhajanalia, which MC mentioned. So, as the days were progressing, I felt, I also wanted to do some sort of service. Like everyone are doing a service by doing Narayan Seva. Again, Narayan Seva we can do, but, I wanted to do some service to Swami. Every day I used to ask Swami, I want to do some service. You tell me what service I need to do. You teach me some service. Because, my parents had been as a Sevadal, they were doing some service. My sister, again, studied in Anantapur and they did some service in there after marriage also. But, Swami, I want to do some service. You tell me what service I need to do. So, one day my younger son, Sai Satvik, who's sitting here, he said, Amma, you teach me bhajans, but why can't you teach all other kids also? Those who are non-devotees and those who don't know Swami also, if they are eager to learn bhajans, right, why can't they learn and sing for Swami? That was his thought. And he said, Amma, now go and wear sari and come. I want to record Ganesha Charanam Sharanam Ganesha. So he had planned out some plan. And the first in Sai Bhajana, if you see, first will be the meaning, a very short meaning, how a kid can easily understand, that would be conveyed. The next will be one-on-one, like a tutor and a kid learning line by line bhajan and what sort of bhavam you can bring in, the feeling with which you can sing for Swami, that would be taught. And the next will be again, with music instruments. So there will be different 3-4 sections in Sai Bhajanalia. And also the Shruti, what we have taken that day will be mentioned. So he formulated all that, and if you see the first bhajan, Ganesha Charanam Sharanam Ganesha, it will not be that formatted, but slowly, Swami looped in another Balika student for recording, playing harmonium, everything Swami wanted, and Swami grouped so well that, it's helping a lot of kids in learning bhajans. And again, thank you Swami, and praying Swami that, this divine service should continue forever till my last breath. And again, connecting to Swami, you don't have mobile, but still, we can talk to you. Again, talk to you. I'm talking through bhajans. Swami, you're not on Facebook, but still, we can be your friend. You're not in Twitter account or anything where, but still, we can still follow you. And Swami, you don't need a Google because you're still in all our hearts, Swami. So with this quote, I would like to happily conclude. And again, today being Mahila's Day, as Swami said, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, and valued mothers as the first place, even before Father and Guru and Devam. So, would like to pay my respects to my mother-in-law, and all the mothers, would like to pay my sincere respects. And also, not the least, to late Srimati Saundarya Aunty, who had been spiritual coordinator in Sundaram Bhajan group. She had been a pillar in giving us all the opportunity for the dance dramas, to dance before Swami, and also for inducting into Sundaram Bhajan group, teaching us more bhajans. So, I'd like to offer our sincere respects to all the mothers and also to Saundarya Aunty. Again, Swami, thank you so much for this divine opportunity to share the glimpse, what Swami has blessed in our life, which has taught us all these principles. Thank you so much. Jai Sai.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much. We would like to also thank Dr. Malak